Alright, so welcome back. I'm going to do like a faux intro because this is going to be turned into a video for YouTube as well. This is Quarantino Maporino 2020, and we're on to our next submission here by channel member Nekron / Bone Horror on Bone Horror on YouTube, not Bone Horror. And this is part of his UEDAIP project, and this is a vanilla map full circle, so it's the last Zerg mission from the original campaign. My series on YouTube, it's me playing the Brood War campaigns, which are technically released versions, so that's what that series is, but this is part of the vanilla missions that aren't all fully completed yet. So here we go. This is going to be tough. That's all I can say. It's going to be tough. We've all seen the briefings, so we can skip that, unless, Nekron, you tell me to go ahead and restart now. My units don't start mining. How dare you? Again, I've been playing UEDAIP, and that auto rally at the beginning is always nice. We got a nice number of forces here. So let's go ahead and get some basic upgrades. Okay, smart rally for resources is definitely there. And I don't want to take this lightly. This is gonna be tricky. So we can't take this base until we take out Teal to our left. We do start with a hatch. We start with a hive rather. So that's all good. So I'm just getting saturated, and I want to get some gas going as well. One cool thing. Again, I haven't started releasing my Zerg videos for UEDAIP. For the Brood War campaign, so people watching might not know this, but you can actually build creep colonies off of creep, and you can switch them between sunken colonies and spore colonies. So that's really, 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 really useful. So we're just going to go Zerg Hydra and force our way left, if possible. And I'm kind of taking it easy here just to get started, because I got to see what we're up against. I'm really not going to be opposed to just restarting if necessary. I will, again, I'm not, what is, oh gosh. What is happening? The zealots are all messed up. Did I mess something up, Nekron, or is this just an issue with the... That was funny. Okay, so let's start pumping out some units. That zealot was real jank.
Assistance.
Hey, cool. So we have to clear out the area, and then he can spawn in. So should I maybe just go ahead and get that set up right away, or maybe I should wait? Because I mean, the area is certainly not safe. I don't think. That poor zealot. That poor zealot was just so messed up. I kind of feel like I've already taken too long. Like, I really needed to push up left into that enemy base. Let's go ahead and just turn these straight into Guardians. Oh, I made Scourge. I didn't mean to do that. But we're going to need to protect ourselves from carriers regardless. And this is normal Brood War, so I might... Let's see. Again, I feel like I shouldn't be trying that right now because I'm not fully prepared. The area is certainly not safe. Okay, missile attacks. Let's grab another here, and I guess let's take this. Again, oh, there's cannons over there too. I can at least set the hatchery up. More production. Never a bad thing. Okay, so let's give this a go. Let's attack up this ramp, or try to at least. Assuming that there's still a ramp and it hasn't been redesigned. Well, there's no ramp.
All forces are under attack.
We got to figure out how to get up there. It's up there. Okay, that's fine.
All forces are under attack.
And this has got to be 7. They're making their way down to us. Guardians, you can keep doing that while I go ahead and push up into red here. Let's go ahead and turn around here and push this back. I guess Scourge.
All forces are under attack.
Oh, I already have an Ultralisk Cavern too. Holy shit. Oh gosh, I can't see them. I can't see the Zealots. They're in my mineral line, but I can't actually see them. So they're murdering me. I can't properly react to them. Oh gosh, what have I done? I feel like I've opened Pandora's box simply by attacking it all.
The Hive Cluster is under attack.
Ah!
All forces are under attack.
Oh my god. They're like hyper mode Zealots. Okay, so now that we understand what's happening here, maybe we should go ahead and restart. Or I can keep... I mean, Nekron, if you could send me a fixed EXE, like, in the next 10 minutes, I'll happily play it, but... I feel like my Hydralisks are still slow. Did I not get... It's because I never got the speed. Okay, so let's get going. Wow, my Guardians are all still alive. Huh, okay, so let's, It was a waste. All my Guardians were wasted. Yeah, this is definitely going to have to restart, but, let's... I mean, I've played enough UEDAIP to cut my losses, all right? I know when it's not going to work, so let's just restart now. Again, I've played enough of it to realize, like, I'm not going to try to fight that one out, because it's just going to be a very, very, very slow descent into a loss, all right? So let's go ahead and start getting our basic upgrades here. And we could probably attack a little bit earlier into the upper left. I'm going to go ahead and get another hatchery over here, just for the production. I think that'll pay for itself quite nicely. And I guess I can play and save, and if he sends me a new EXE, I can just load the save on the new one. So there's that. Let's go ahead and start this. We should probably start our gas harvesting as well. Biggest thing I'm going to run into as Zerg is having enough production, so it's worth spending those 300 resources to get more. This is not the normal Brood War map. This is it's a modded version. It's going to be a little bit, well, depends on your viewpoint. It's going to be a lot harder. Go ahead and grab adrenal glands, and again, once we get our solid mineral harvesting ready to go.
Evolution complete. Evolution complete.
Let's go Guardians.
Contact.
Okay, decent start.
Signal unstable.
I'm not sure what that was. Signal unstable. Okay, and then Hydralisk move speed we want to get, so let's go ahead and make Zerglings. This first attack is pretty rough.
My brood shall aid you, Cerebrate, should you require assistance.
So is Dagoth... It's a white beacon. Should that not be red? But there's a red Protoss faction as well. Not lore accurate, no stars. Yeah, the uploads will be uploaded later, Andrew. I got you, dog. I'll cut them into little chunks. Okay. The Smart Rally is great for the other races, but not so much Zerg, because you have to remember to change them constantly. From minerals to somewhere else. Else your units get stuck all messed up inside all of your mineral lines. Okay, so now that I have more production, I feel a little bit better. Let's go ahead and start getting... With the extra minerals that I have, probably just get more creep colonies to protect our resource lines from getting roasted. No lurkers, because again, this is the original game. Sorry, just double checking. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to red. I like how there's just random, like, you stumble upon random Zerglings here. I think that's really interesting. The implication being that you can find other things here. Just like there's just more units around the map that you can find to help you. I think that's really interesting. Okay, we're gonna need more anti-air, so I'm gonna make mostly Hydralisks. For this reason, actually. Let's get some creep colonies up here as well. Scouts and UEDAIP were made a lot cheaper. I don't know how much that realistically is affecting the AI, but it does matter. There's the ramp. So let's make a save and just try to run up this ramp and see if we can even get up the ramp in the first place. If there are Reavers up there, we're gonna struggle. If not, I think we have enough units that we can really blast through here. These are Hornets.
Forces are under attack.
Just little asshole units. That's the best way I could describe them. They're little asshole units. I need these units to get up here and support me and actually attack the combat units. These zealots. Just keeping an eye on the chat to see if Nekron sends me a new version. Will you actually just attack the Dragoons, please? I would really appreciate it.
Forces are under attack.
There we go. Okay. But again, we're going to get attacked here pretty soon, so I have to be prepared to repel stuff. So we might have to pull back here. And keep going. Again, stuff's getting left behind. That's A-okay. Maybe try to stay together a little bit.
Forces are under attack.
Okay, I think we're in for now. I'm just going to make Hydralisks to ensure that we stay defended at home. That's a lot of my resources.
Forces are under attack.
We can deny one of their upgrades. That's something. And I would feel comfortable if I could just ensure that we don't throw away our attacking units where possible. So let's just get rid of this. We have to kill those cannons up there as well. Okay, go get them, and let's keep getting upgrades here. So there's more stuff up there. Let's just keep pushing down in this direction. Now, the problem with maxing out on like Hydralisks, for example, is they're going to get countered by like super high tier Protoss units really easily. So it's really important that we set up more static defense as well. Oh god, here we go. I don't think we have enough to kill the scouts. That's alright, so let's move on over here. Teal is now mad. There's another ramp down here. Actually, I think the only way to get to it is from somewhere else, but that's okay. So let's just run more Zerglings up here. I was thinking about making Defilers, but I didn't do it in time. Where is the carrier? Okay, go for it, and then let's move these guys over here to help us. Carriers are like super strong in this version of the game, by the way, so have fun with that if you're playing. I still think we attacked this base too late. And/or I spent way too much to do it. Like, look at this, we're still getting overrun, so I think we've lost again. We barely accomplished anything, so I think we're going to have to restart. These zealots are really, they're really messing me up here. I love it, actually. It's like it adds a charm to the map, you know? Okay, well, we've been saving, so let's, Part of the problem is we want to lure the enemies down the ramps and then use Guardians to kill these asshole cannons on the high ground. Just come down here, please. I built so many units on the back end of this, and I still lost. Isn't that... I find that interesting. So... let's clump these up. I made even more... I made even more, See, we're just... That's the problem. Again, we're getting chipped away because I'm not focusing on my actual attack. So, like, you all just stop. Just stop. Just stop. And let's just kill these cannons on the high ground. And they'll come down to me. The units should come down to me.
Our forces are under attack.
Then we can kill these. Then we can run up the ramp with all the Zerglings and the Ultralisks. Then the Hydralisks. Then we rally up what's left. Right, so float the Guardians in. You guys just stay back again. Let them come to us. Get up the ramp. This was all about, again, I think, managing our combat units a little more effectively to get up this ramp. There we go. And now look at how much better of a shape we're in right now. That makes a huge difference. So let me go ahead and grab Defiler Mounds so that I can counter those carriers and scouts. What requires? Oh, Defiler. Okay, cancel that. I would like the Defiler Mound. Where did I... Well, I don't know where it is now, but... Okay, now we keep going. And then we can always turn around where necessary. Let's save, because again, see how much we didn't lose in this particular attack? Okay, and we may be able to get Defiler Mound out in time for this. You did it, buddy. Okay. That's alright, let's just not lose this group. Stop. Okay. So again, once we kill these high ground cannons, I'm gonna send these down here to kill these. Again, I like considering them to be like hyper mode zealots. Okay, so kill this, and then this, and then this, and then I need at least one Defiler. Let's get 2.
Our forces are under attack.
And then Scourge, head on down there, and then let's get our Hydralisk down here to just attack that. They'll kill it eventually, I think.
Our forces are under attack.
Again, it's just so silly. So here's that big attack. You guys, let's clump up. Actually, no. Yeah, this attack is what really fucked me last time. Again, I was just completely out of position. I think I saved again. I overreacted to the carrier, and then the scouts killed me. Again, the way that they pathed to get to me just completely fucked me up. This This is what I've learned regarding UEDAIP. Just reload. Again, like, falling behind, you're going to lose eventually. So you got to stay, like, above the neutral level. Otherwise, you're going to eventually lose. It's just not worth the time to try to keep winning when you've already sort of lost. You got to recognize when you've lost. Okay, get on down there.
Forces are under attack.
And the big thing here with Teal, let's just leave. Let's just get back down here so we can actually counter this shit.
Cluster is under attack.
The ramp being that much higher up actually is kind of...
Our forces are under attack.
I mean, it messes up your ability to move up and down through this location to reinforce your stuff. So there's a challenge there.
Our forces are under attack.
Hey, my Guardians are all still alive. Okay, and then we got this group. Let's move them up. And now that we're all together, we might be able to survive this. We'll see. Focus the carrier, please. There we go. Oh, I still have my Defiler mount here. I guess let's build one. Okay, can we finally move on from this attack? It's been a long time I've been stuck on this one stupid attack. I'd really like to be able to play the game. Where did that one Zealot go? He killed that colony and then left. Okay, I just have to kill some of these. I got a big bank of minerals, but no gas. You fucking idiot. Did all my other ones die? No, they're over here. Okay, that's fine. Like, in the grand scheme, I still think I'm too far behind. You know?
Our forces are under attack.
These high ground cannons are just real annoying. I'm pretty sure they were like this in the original, too, but I think the terrain has been changed to be, like, extra annoying now. I'm gonna need consume, or we'll just wait. Okay, then we go over, I guess, and attack those ones, too. Chitinous is like a no-brainer. Oh my god, now we can actually mine. Ha-ha!
Our forces are under attack.
Just keep going. We gotta go up and to the right next. Like, I guess I'll take this, but I don't think... I mean, Teal is still not dead. Okay, then we could take that next. Okay, and then let's go up and to the left. And once we can get Dagoth out, maybe... See, I'm not sure... They must have another gateway down there. We gotta try to figure it out. I don't know. I love the Goofy Zealots. They're my favorite. Now I have to find the ramp to get up here, which is going to be its own fun thing. Let me guess. Yeah, of course it wasn't enough. Stop. Is there really no ramp up here? Please, God. You've got to be fucking joking. These Guardians have done really good for us. There's going to be a way up there. I just have to find it. Okay, I still have a Defiler, which we're going to need, because if we get attacked by an air attack right now, we're just completely fucked. There's no way up there. Or you have to go all the way up and around, it looks like. Okay. Alright, we gotta try to clear this out to the left and actually hold it now. Oh no. It's over now. I can't tell how much we're getting attacked by. This is actually, it's actually challenging to figure out what the hell is going on here. I think we lost again. Well, I just moved some units up here. Yeah, Cyan is still building out of this stuff. There are no flying scarabs in this version, Chenla.
The Hive Cluster is under attack.
I haven't been able to secure enough gas, I think, to realistically do this, but I mean, I'll try. I guess let's cycle a save, because there's... Again, now I'm ignoring my own advice, which is I'm losing. Why am I not just reloading? I gotta heed my own warnings here. That's stupid of me, Jay Barino, but we're doing it live. Oh, they killed all those drones. Okay, so let's hop up here. Again, I have so many minerals but no gas, so I can't really do anything. I can't actually... Well, I heard the scouts. What we can do is just make a shit ton of drones and then make a bunch of colonies. I think it's the only way. I think I see what we have to do to get to Cyan's right base. It's just going to take some time to get there. Where the hell? They must have a little thing up there in the bottom left. Again, I can't really afford to try to get there, but let's get more drones. This is 8. This is 8. 7, 8, 9. I mean, I'm spending a lot of my gas resources on upgrades, which I think I genuinely need. Sounded like they were going to attack us with scouts, and instead it's a big ground attack. Not what I expected. The fix is up. I like how they keep trying to, like, take this base area. Hang on, so let me save, and then let me see if I can get the new version real quick. Where is it? Is it just in your repo? Your UED? Yeah, I see it. Okay. All right, hang on. So let's go back to this and then exit, and then I'm going to replace the executable so that the zealots should be fixed. So you get deleted, and then We'll see if this works. I just grabbed the one that I see UEDAIP vanilla in your mega repo. Tepid pause. Yep, that's where we're at. And just like that, we're back. I will drink some water, thank you. So, Cools, you've played this before. Am I too far behind? I feel like I'm way behind, because I feel like I've spent about 30 minutes, I've only destroyed one base. I feel like that's usually a bad sign. Okay, this might fix the zealots. Oh, man. It's crashing. All right, so let me just use the old executable. Or wait, sometimes what works. Sometimes what you have to do. Fun times. This is real jank, but it sometimes works. Is you've got to run the map and then load. I know that I don't have the game up. I want to make sure that I can get it loaded before I switch from the splash screen. Nope, that doesn't work. Okay, let me use the old executable. Womp womp. Don't crash. Give me a version with no zealots. Okay, good. So I'll just play on the version with the weird zealots. Because I can't swap to the new executable without it crashing when I load my existing save. Yeah, I missed it. If there was an explanation, can we explain what the problem was? I'd be interested to hear it myself. So right now, my supply is so low. So that's what I need to focus on right now. Let's consolidate for a moment before we try to consider doing anything else. I have minerals, so let's just make a bunch of colonies. But also ensure that we stay saturated. So we're going to have gas here and over here. Because that's what we're lacking. I think they killed my Defiler. Again, I feel like I'm going to need that for carriers.
All forces are under attack.
I haven't hit any, like, game-ending waves yet, so I think we're okay. Again, I need more gas than anything else, so let's focus on that. Got +3 stuff, so that's positive.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Okay, let's just get up there, help them out. Just spamming out units. Spamming out units. And I've got minerals, but I don't have gas, so we got to focus on that for now. So Zerglings, let's use you, because you're less useful in terms of defending. Oh gosh. Well, we need all of our Hydralisks up here. This is where there's a major challenge in defending. Because now we have like this ramp, again, really puts us out of position to defend from all these different areas. So now I've moved a lot of my units up here. When I actually need them down here. Oh, what? Oh, they killed all my ground units, that's why. I guess we just gotta prioritize. Storm Varsal 29, thank you for the channel membership. Actual human god. Nope. 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 Okay, so joke's on me. We gotta get some stuff set up here, and I just need a shit ton of Hydralisks. Again, this is where, like, we're getting hit on two complete opposite sides of the map by two attacks at two different times. The challenge is apparent. The question is, how do we manage all of this stuff? So, I'm here ready for this bullshit. It's not bullshit, but it's, you know, what are we gonna do about it? Come on! That's just StarCraft 1. You don't get an indicator of where you're actually building stuff. And then we just make an ass ton of Hydralisks. And then we gotta get some fellas down here on gas. And I thought about, again, clearing out the bottom right, but for now we gotta push back these two attacks first. Waker Wanderer, another member. Thank you so much, everybody. This is great. I really appreciate it. It's very, very kind of you all. More members for more broken zealots. Waker Wanderer joining at the J Lord tier. Watch, now that red attack's gonna come from a different angle. Again, I still gotta get down there and kill that, but I can't afford to right now, so we're just gonna ignore this. I guess let's grab another Defiler. There it is. Ah, and they all came up to the left. See what I mean? It's random, so you just get completely fucked if you're not quite in position. So part of me wants almost.
Our forces are under attack.
Part of me wants. Well, you just keep reloading until you kind of get the angles that you need. So all of you, I guess, come up here. Watch, they're gonna come from a different direction now. All I've done is make Hydralisks. All of you, I guess we're gonna, you know, bring you up here.
Our forces are under attack.
If I can't survive this attack, then I think we're done. We're out, unfortunately. I think we'll be okay now that we brought all of these up here. I'm control clicking. There we go. Okay, so now with these units, there we go. I have hatchery hotkeys. I've got all my hatcheries on hotkeys. Let's go to the bottom left. I gotta wipe this out and stop whatever dragoons are down there from killing us. See, look at what I'm doing here. This is hatchery hotkeys. Go. Oh. Fuck that. Where are those guardians? Okay, so now at least maybe they can't make more High Templar. And now I just make even more... Look at all these Zerglings. Overlords. Got to get some of this saturated because our income's going to plummet here if we don't take care of this. The messed up zealots really have a charm to them. All right, I don't mind it. So let's send these guys down here. We're going to go for Cyan to the right now. I actually could probably make more Guardians. We're not going to need many, but I'm going to need some. You know what? I'll kill the Interceptors at this point. That's the same one. Okay, I gotta resaturate some of this. Stop, 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 stop. I have to figure out how to get into that base. All these overlords, get out of here.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay, let me drink some water. Again, I don't know if getting Dagoth would be the right choice here. A bunch of you make your way up here to ensure that this yellow attack doesn't roast me. It might.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay, we found it, so we gotta break through this. I just like seeing the flood on the minimap. Guardians, let's get you in there. I'm gonna grab Consume just in case. We got upgrades coming up. Never started those Carapace upgrades, unfortunately. And we're gonna make more Hydralisks to just sit here at home.
Forces are under attack.
Look at these asshole high ground things. More carriers. Several more carriers.
Our forces are under attack.
If I can force a recall, it'll grab both of them. Oh, it is on the. That is strictly on the high ground.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Probably gonna have to reload again. Again, carriers on this. In this version, they basically force reloads because, and battlecruisers too, because they're very, 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 very strong, very, very, very strong. Let's go ahead and see if we can move this. I queued up a bunch of Scourge. Again, if I could keep the hatchery alive, that would be ideal.
Our forces are under attack.
See if this works. Well, I got one of them. It's like I don't want to sink too much supply into Scourge. There we go. So that's done. Scion may actually be out now. I'm not sure.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Constantly out of position. The attacks are all coordinated as well. I'm not sure if that's purposeful or if it just happened to get onto that certain cycle here. I'm not sure. Okay, well, I could take that as much as I really don't want to get... Oh, I already have Overlord drops. Did I research that or did I start with it? Okay, so let's take a moment and resaturate our bases. Remake some colonies. remake some drones, get all these units out of the mineral lines. They really like this left base. I don't blame them. This dickhead is still up here. Kill him.
All forces are under attack. Evolution complete.
Okay, and then let's grab one drone. Wait. Oh, no, I don't have Overlord. No, my bad. Okay, that's fine. So all of these units, bring back to base. That's a cool-looking expansion. Again, I'm taking the time now. Let's go ahead and consolidate a bit. Rebuild this hatchery.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Let's just push back every single attack that's coming at us. And go from there. Again, build that bank and then be able to actually build stuff. Why does it feel like zealots are just mowing through me? Is that just me? It really seems that way. Look at this little asshole.
Our forces are under attack.
I made more Scourge. You know what? That's fine. Gets a little stressful because of these asshole attacks, the way they function, they're just real annoying. I think I'm closer to being able to sweep the map than it might seem. Again, I've got income where I need it.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Maybe not. I'm nowhere close, actually. I take it back. I made those Scourge. I wonder where they went. Oh, I think I used them on a scout.
Our forces are under attack.
Send these guys out to kill that one location. This base has not been worth trying to hold on to. It has not even come close to paying for itself. Not even close. Not even close with the amount of shit that we have to put up with.
Our forces are under attack.
I think we just abandon this. It's not worth it. It's not paid for itself. For the amount that we've sunk into it, I could be consolidated down here and be able to push back so much easier. Okay, well, say goodbye to all of those units that we set up here. Okay, so let's... get this saturated finally. Let's move up towards white. Let's just take a group of Zerglings and go up there because I want to get white set up like as soon as possible. That should actually make a difference here finally. I don't have enough anti-air for this. This is probably the loss. Oh, no, that wasn't bad at all. That was a leftover carrier. No, 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 no. Stay back. I'm trying, boys. I guess it's safe because we killed much of Cyan. Was that 160? 160. That's really strange. Let's get up here and make sure that he stays alive. Drones here. Hydralisk here.
Our forces are under attack.
Let's save, just because, again, white can get wiped out so easily. It's technically... The area is technically not safe, so...
Our forces are under attack.
But like I said, I feel like I'm closer to being able to sweep the map than it might appear at first glance. I've got a lot of income. It's just, again, the frequency of the enemy attacks. You got to try to stay on top of them.
Forces are under attack.
That's fine. Let them come into this slaughter zone of colonies. What the hell?
The hive cluster is under attack.
Can I take it? No, I can't. It's not like I can take this base. Interesting. I'm just gonna keep making Hydralisks for this base. This high ground stuff, it really grinds my gears. All right, so let's grab a drone and we could take the bottom right. +3 Carapace.
Our forces are under attack.
We can grab a few extra drones as well so that we can secure it.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Yeah, that's one thing. Yeah, I've definitely noticed. This is very much about positioning. It was the same problem I had with True Colors. Like, if I don't find the right place to sit and defend, then I struggle a lot. Now I'm just going to send some units out to find where things are so that I can, again, contest them. Let's move up to this. Maybe we could take that.
Our forces are under attack.
Get a bunch of Zerglings, get some Ultralisks. Again, now I'm able to afford some stuff.
Our forces are under attack.
I still don't fully understand what's up with that, but it's fine with me.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Just get some backup Scourge, I guess, and then Overlord so that we can finally get to 200 supply. Oh, sorry, White, you're dead. I tried. I wanted to keep White alive, but he's dead now. Oh, he's got invisible hunter killers. Maybe he can survive. But yeah, the amount of HP and armor that the carriers have is why they're able to survive for so long. Come on, there we go. I guess I'll send the Scourge up there too that I made. Then I've got to go and finish up Cyan finally.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay, now this is all about, like, Zerg hyper mode production. Right, so we gotta get more hatcheries. I can't hotkey all of them, but I just need to produce like crazy.
Our forces are under attack.
Poor White. The area was definitely not safe.
Our forces are under attack.
Will he even rebuild? What the fuck is this? Get that shit out of here.
Our forces are under attack.
So I think we've been playing for almost an hour. I did need to tab out and such, but I don't feel particularly close to winning, so maybe this has been, like, you know, we've showcased the tenacity of the map, right? So maybe that's where we leave it. If only because I don't think that we're going to be winning anytime soon. I don't know for sure. You know, we reloaded a lot, so there's that. But this might be a good time to... I don't know. Also, I lost my ally, which is a real shame. Will he rebuild from this? It's not looking promising. Poor White. It's like I'm not losing, but I'm not winning. You know that feeling?
Our forces are under attack.
Oh yeah, and then you know we're gonna get hit from the sides. It's just like positioning. Very, very hard to hold on to that. You know what? Now I would start pushing in through here. Again, I'm stable. Like, I just, you know, move the Hydralisks all back, but I'm losing the will.
Our forces are under attack.
I'm losing the will.
Our forces are under attack.
We'll give it, you know, a few more minutes. So I have gas here. I have gas here.
The hive cluster is under attack.
I have gas here. White does appear to be trying to rebuild a little bit. He's messed up because of the creep.
Our forces are under attack.
Like, I kind of want to try maybe to go and poke into yellow, just to see.
Our forces are under attack.
I probably should have waited for the Guardians in retrospect. It's a lot of Reavers. I almost feel like targeting the carriers is not worth it in UEDAIP because they're so beefy. It makes more sense, like Hydralisks, you could just kill the interceptors. You're going to have a way better time.
Our forces are under attack.
Maybe waiting for White to actually get set up as well. Okay, but yeah, I don't think we're super close to winning. I think we could, you know, but because, again, I think, reloading properly for a lot of the saves, I could have, you know, handled a lot of the attacks a little bit better so that they weren't setting me back as much as they did, which would have allowed me to actually win in a reasonable time frame, whereas now we're, like, way far back, and it would take, I think, exponentially longer to slowly push through yellow. So with that, I think this was cool. This was a cool submission. I mean, I don't think that me seeing it through would really change my outlook on the map. I think my opinion on oh, we can go over 200 supply. A lot of the modified executable stuff that I play in StarCraft, typically the most fun to be had is like in the first 30 minutes to an hour where you're getting hit by all these different attacks and trying to figure out the right way to stabilize and all that. Whereas, you know, vanilla StarCraft, once you've played it enough, it's just like there's nothing that's really happening at the beginning because you've played it enough times and it's easy to counter the enemy attacks. Whereas here, like, you're getting attacked from all these different angles and trying to figure out the right way to defend yourself and then make a little bit of progress. Like, killing Cyan, in my opinion, probably, you know, the most engaging part of the map. And then the map is huge, though. Then it's like a slog to slowly get through yellow and then red. But, again, we had access to a lot of minerals there. It's just you got to move up, consolidate, set up your hatchery, set up a shit ton of colonies, move up, set up hatchery, set up a shit ton of colonies, move up, etc., etc., etc. Right? So, I find the most fun is at the beginning when you don't know what you're going to get blasted by. Especially those hyper mode zealots that were all blocky and going wild. That was fun. Oh, black sheep wall. All right, I'll load that up. Yeah, so again, part of the challenge again is there's so much. I mean, it's a long, thin map, but again, it's very hard because they're coming at you with 2 or plus carriers. It's very hard to have units in position to actually counter those. So you're gonna lose a little bit in each attack. I'm kind of confused on this. Were we supposed to be able to take control of this, or is this just here as like a little flavor area? But yeah, we had a lot to go through, and like the way that with the upraised portion, I mean, this was kind of how it was in the original, but it's real tedious to like look at look at this. This would have been real tedious to push through. Like, it's a cool layout, but again, it nullifies your strongest, like big Zergling pushes to push through big cannons, the big groups of cannons, nullified. Ultralisks nullified. You kind of have to use Guardians here. But again, I think maybe, like what Cool said, you move up and you take control of these bridges early. Probably would have been in a much better position from ground attacks. But the ground attacks really weren't the problem. The real problem were the air attacks. Really, you just have to move up though and secure the temple, and then you don't attack red. I wouldn't even bother with red. So I think we were closer than it seemed, but we also were further. It's like we were somehow simultaneously closer than you might think, but also further away than you might think. From actually getting through it. I think if I would have waited for my Guardians and attacked into yellow with just like a 200 supply Hydralisk army, we would have done it, but... Well, Queens don't counter carriers, they counter the Interceptors, but the Interceptors have a really wide arc in UEDAIP, so I think it's pretty hard to hit them all with Ensnare. Those high ground cannons were giving me flashbacks to StarCraft alternate Nekron. I like to think, though, I mean, other than apparently the giant zealot attack, I think we saw a lot of, again, what I say the tenacity of the map. We got to see the fight that the map put up. And we pushed back a lot of it. And I feel like we got to the point where we had sort of nullified it, to the point where we weren't actually losing until we hit the enrage timer of the zealot attack, I guess. But like you lose a base here to carriers, then you kill them with Scourge. You lose a base over there to Scourge or to carriers, you kill them with Scourge. As long as you're taking the time to reset them back up, you're gonna be able to win. I assume we could get up to 250 supply there. Again, Guardian Hydralisk works pretty well. Don't use Dark Swarm against Protoss though. All right, cool.